Hello, my name is Sean Collins. I'm in the negative group. Talking about types of power in organizations. Power can be used, according to Freight's 2014, power can be used in organizations to encourage individuals and groups to act in accordance with the company's goals and objectives. Now there are 5 bases of social power. Coercive power, which involves the dependent relationship driving the agent with the recipient force. It derives from a threat, real or perceived, of punishment should the recipient of force not comply with the instructions or wishes of the driving agent. The second is legitimate power. Legitimate power derives from authority and social and cultural norms. Involves loyalty, social rank, and organizational hierarchy, so that the influenced individual believes the driving force agent uses of power is just and right. There's referent power. This derives from the driving agent's personal charisma and its effects on the recipient of influence. The recipient's attribution of prestige to the driving agent leads to a desire to please and emulate the agent. For an example, I've had bosses like that I've looked up to, that I just want to do good, do a good job for my organization, because I know it makes them happy or it pleases them, the harder work or the best job that I can do. An example. Reward power, my personal favorite also, provides an incentive for the person on the receiving end of influence to change his or her behavior, expecting to receive a reward, a recognition. In healthcare, I've always believed that my reward is when the patient gets well. I've done my best to do my job to take care of that patient and they get better. That's my reward. Power has many negative connotations. Speaking of negativity, calling someone power-hungry, power-driven, conjures up images of ruthless, domineering dictation behavior by leadership and sneaky, cunning, and manipulative behavior by followers. This is according to Freight's 2014. Now we're going to go into Minsonsberg power game. He developed a model of organization behavior as a series of political games and players that represent different external and internal interest groups seeking to control the organization's decisions and actions. They are insurgency, the individuals or groups of followers resisting authority. Counterinsurgency, these are leaders fighting back to defend against insurgency. Junior staff sponsorship, junior staff seeking patronage from powerful leaders. Alliance building, leaders building power through peer networks. Empire building, leaders accumulating resources to build their power bases. Budgeting managers, striving to increase their units of budget. Expertise, expert employing his or her power from personal benefit. The worst. Line versus staffed, conflicts between managers with or without line of authority. Rival camps, organizational factions blaming, disparaging each other, Then we have strategic candidates, individuals or groups advocating for selection of specific individual for a key position or office. Whistleblowers, we all know who that are. Reporting damaging information about an individual or organization. Got those gossipers. Young Turks, employees or junior leaders attempting to buy that company or take over its leadership. Okay. One of the examples I found for the negative for this discussion was by Wood and Bracken and Nevin, 2013. It's in an article that I will list as one of my references down. The power, which they saw, power of these perpetrators being the negative power, may be based on one or more of the following: legitimacy of their role, coercion relating to one's ability to punish, ability to reward and to recompense others, their expertise and specialist knowledge, and their likability. In other words, apply these concepts of power. Insider aggression will have a stronger negative impact on victims because of the relative power of these insiders. Now, when you use your powers to coerce others to get what you want, these can have a very negative effect on the followers, which most people are in power. My personal experience is that when I work for a company here in Virginia. It's a healthcare organization, and my manager comes to me and says, Sean, you're not producing well. Yes, you're still learning, but you are on probation. But we never know what's going to happen if your productivity doesn't increase. Now, she doesn't have to say that I could be fired or I will be fired, but it's the negative impact of that, saying if I don't do more quicker or at the level that I think that she may, real or perceived, may want, then I have the threat of losing my job without even her saying that. That's my example. Even though I've heard other people have said I've done a great job, but it's the underlying threat of a power at B that we need. My way of doing better in my job is positive incentives. The things that I do great, and I found that helps me move forward and do a better job as an employee and teamwork. But that's all for now, and thank you.